Count you in. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, bike raid is. Guess this is Lara Croft and the Guardian of the Light. It's a spin-off of the Tomb Raider series, obviously. And you're gonna see the first or the main trick of the game almost immediately. I'm just gonna skip through these cutscenes here. Okay, so I need to get over this gate. And I'm gonna do that by getting on top of this. And riding it all the way up. And then... Oh, I messed it up. Interesting. It's been a while. Try here instead. There we go. There I use what's known as a bomb boost to get over the gate. Basically, just involves jumping and dropping a bomb, and then detonating the bomb while you're in the air. Also, I'm dropping. Whoa! My frame rate went to hell. Okay, it's gonna be fine in a couple seconds. Okay, here we go. It's fine. So, bomb boosting is basically the primary way of speeding up this run. Especially in combination with these spears right here, because Lara can stand on them. So, you can do stuff like this. Just place a spear and then climb to higher places. And I'm gonna use that quite a bit, combined with bomb boost to get places I'm not supposed to be. And get places I'm supposed to be just a lot quicker. And you might also notice that I'm rolling a lot, basically all the time. And that's because that's by far the fastest way of moving. I think it's faster by about 40%. And here you're gonna see some cool stuff. We're gonna go out of bounds using 2 spears and a bomb boost. And now we're out of bounds. Basically we just go around the loading zone for the next area, and we go back in bounds here. And that actually allows us to, that out of bounds allows us to skip about 35 seconds of solving puzzles. Right here you need to put this ball on each of the buttons, and I'm gonna try to bomb the ball directly to the second button, so I don't have to wait for the cycle of the flames. And we got it, cool. So now we can pull it immediately instead of having to follow the the flames around. That saves a good 10 seconds or so. Also, Lara has a grappling hook. It's not used a lot in the run as a grappling hook, but it's used to do some fancy clips later on, as well as give Lara some increased height for a jump. And yes, everything does blow up in this game. There's a lot of blowing up stuff. Right, so now we get to the end of the first level. And then we're gonna do some more interesting tricks with explosions. We just wait for a while for these stairs to appear. And we need to wait a little bit extra, otherwise we'll fall. And we're out. So in this level, Temple Grounds, you're supposed to run around the whole level grabbing 3 gold discs to access the spider tomb. We don't want to do that because it takes like 5 minutes. So instead we're gonna cheat by basically riding a bomb to... Whoops, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Let's try that again. Ah, okay, they blocked me. That's fine. I just tried to bomb boost over that gap so I didn't have to fall down and go back up, but it's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, so this is where you need to grab the... need to bring the gold discs to enter that spider tomb. But what we're gonna do instead is go up here and go to the bottom of these stairs, and that triggers a ball at the top. I'm gonna use that ball to basically just clip through the roof of the spider tomb. We just grab this ball. And bomb it up here. Now we place the mine and place the ball on top of the mine, and then we just ride it to the top. And we're done. Yeah, when I say 5 minutes, that's... I'm going off the estimate the game gives you for the speedrun reward. So I threw a spear there and it may seem kind of random, but actually it's pretty darn significant. Basically, if the last weapon you used was not a spear, and you try to do a bomb boost, you simply won't get enough distance to make some jumps. Also, I did a minor thing there, which was I spammed jump when I grabbed onto the ladder there, and that will actually allow Lara to climb up during the animation of the bridge extending. Here I'm going to use the grapple hook, or the grappling hook, to get on top of this pillar, and just jump over an invisible wall here. I skipped having to solve that room. And we're going to skip this room as well by just climbing up here and hopefully jumping to this rock. Here we go. And same thing here, I'm going to spam A to hopefully climb up during the animation. In this little cutscene. And as you can see there, the bridge is not yet fully extended, but we're actually not going to extend it any further. There's one more set of weights that you have to lower to extend the bridge, but we're not going to do that. We're going to use bombs, of course, because bombs are OP. First we're going to bomb down here. So I'm going to grab a checkpoint here just for safety. And now we're going to get on top of these pillars and bomb this over. So that saves quite a bit of time. And now we get to the first boss fight of the game. Boss fights are not terribly interesting in this speedrun because of this spear right here, the spear light. Spear light is a weapon you get for doing a certain reward challenge at the in the last level of the game, and it will actually 4-hit those lavas, so it's, yeah, they're fairly trivial. Coming up here, I'm gonna use the grapple again to do something weird. I'm just gonna line up here. I'm gonna roll, jump, and grapple, and that will just clip me right through the gate. So that saves having to go around and grab a bunch of balls to put on the pressure plates there to open the gates. So this level, I think the game gives you 10 minutes to finish this level to get the speedrun challenge or the speedrun reward. But we finished this level in about a minute instead. And Brass gives you the details, that's good. These smashy things are the same every time, so you just wait until they stop trying to murder you. And these tiles are also the same every time. So as soon as you learn the route for it, it's fine. Unless you somehow get stuck, you should be fine. Okay, so in Toxic Swamp, the first thing I'm gonna do is skip 2 cutscenes. So I'm gonna stay close to the edge here, and just roll around the edge here. To skip a 5-second cutscene of these guys spawning. And on the other side of this bridge, there's also like a 15-second cutscene. Okay, I made it, cool. So we just bomb boost over there to skip that cutscene, and that's fine. And in this tomb, I'm gonna use the grenade launcher to blow up 2 gears. And if I aim it correctly, I can lower both at the same time. There we go. So that saves having to shoot twice, obviously. And now we're gonna get to see some fancy out-of-bounds stuff. Excuse me, there we go. So I blow up those guys for no reason whatsoever. I just like it. And instead of opening the second gate of this level... Excuse me. What? There we go. we're gonna go on top of this tomb and up this mountain. And use a spear on the bomb boost to get up here. And this is an area you're not supposed to be yet. You're supposed to come from this side over here. So we actually need to go back here to activate the next area. Because it's not loaded yet, so we need to go here first. And if you don't, the game will just crash. And I didn't die there, that's nice. And once again, this is one of the tombs where you need to blow up 2 gears. I'm gonna jump and shoot while I'm in the air, and then jump back before the spiky tails can kill me. And I actually got it. I usually don't, so that's fine. That's cool. And now we get to a really crappy room of this game. This room coming up is where you need to bring a ball to the end of the chamber, and there's a bunch of plants that can mess up your ball. We're gonna try to get this ball to the bottom as soon as possible, as fast as possible. I'm gonna wait here for a bit. There we go. Okay, that was actually a pretty decent ball. So now we just roll over here. Okay, so here I'm gonna do a fairly new skip. Normally we'd go across the bridge there, but by placing some spears here, you can actually skip a cutscene, and that messes up the antagonist here. He just hangs out. And now we're gonna do something called a spear warp, where basically you place a spear, and you place another spear, and you try to get down from a spear and jump to the other. I'm gonna do this a couple times, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna redo these spears. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna go trigger the cutscene, and it's fine. Excuse me, sir. Okay, let's try this. That looks better. There we go. So that just... there's an invisible wall there, so you can't actually get through without using the spear warp. Here we just use the spear to save some time. I'm going down, going around the stairs there. And here I'm gonna try to jump onto this. Okay. Apparently marathons and this trick won't work for me, which is interesting. I'll try a couple times. Basically you want to place a spear here and try to jump onto this. There we go. Onto the spiky barrier and just skip off it. Normally it's supposed to kill you like it did the first time. And here if you stand in a specific spot, you can actually hit the trigger from here. And then some more bomb boosts. Now I'm gonna use the grenade launcher to blow up some arrow traps. Right up here. And I messed it up again. So let's do this instead. I'm just gonna use the ball to block the arrows instead. And they wrecked me. This could be bad. There we go. That's known as damage control. Kappa. Alright. So that room went fairly horribly, but it's fun. I didn't die, that's the most important part. But I'm gonna grab some health here. Yeah, so for this part, we're just gonna do as little of this room as possible, as intended. Just gonna bomb this over here, equip the grenade launcher. And if you shoot in this very specific spot between these two spikes, you can actually activate this trigger from the other side. And here I'm gonna do a dumb jump. I'm just gonna get on top of this urn and bomb this over these spikes. Alright. And now we're at the end of Flood Passage. We just get to the top of these stairs, and at the top there will be a giant ball. And we need to use that ball to break down the wall at the end. There is another way of doing this, which is called moon jumping, where you basically stand on the ball and and use a spear to just jump really, really high and bomb boost over the wall. But I'm terrible at it, so I won't try. Sorry, Brass, no moon jump. Right, so this level is an auto-scroller, essentially. There's a big fish molly thing chasing you. And the only thing you can really do to speed this up at all is to explode these wooden bridges, because as always explosions is the answer. So we just roll and blow up some bridges. That's really all there's to this level. Auto roller, I like it. So yeah, as long as you keep rolling, there's nothing that can really harm you. So a couple bombers to get over the larger gaps. And that's it. Fun bridge. And then we get ready to make sushi. Here we go. This is probably my favorite level in the speedrun. Because you basically skip almost all of it. Normally you're supposed to go around and solve a bunch of puzzles to extend a bridge, but by not falling off this pillar, by getting up here, and then just bomb boosting onto this tomb right here, you can go out of bounds almost immediately. And then we're just gonna stay out of bounds until, well, we're ready to get back in bounds, which will be at the very end of the level. We just roll around on top of the world for a while. I almost rolled too far, that would be bad. There we go. So now we just fall in back in bounds. And then we need to get up there somehow, onto those stairs. So what we're gonna do is bomb boost over here, place a spear, and then bomb our way back in bounds. Because once again, bombs and explosions are always the answer. So once again, this is like a, I think the game, the game gives it like an 8-minute estimate or something again. But we finished level in like 1 minute 15 or something. This is the worst level by far. This is Fiery Depths. It's really easy to mess up. Right from the beginning. These... Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Lara just got a huge jump for some reason. I've never seen that before, so I needed to do a bomb boost to not die. Yeah, those jumps at the beginning are actually deceptively difficult. And we don't like stairs, we just jump down here. Okay, I didn't get my double spear last time, so... No, I didn't get it this time either. Too bad. But yeah, Fiery Depths is a pretty annoying level, so... Also, we don't want to deal with that fire, so we just jump down here. Easy peasy. In this next room spawns a bunch of enemies, and you can't escape until you kill them all because of this fire. But if we do some fancy platforming, we can just get up here and go out immediately. So I'm gonna do YOLO strats here, because why not? Ah, it didn't work. I tried. Jumping there is actually really weird. Lara reacts very strangely if you jump from that angle. Yeah, that just is a little strat that saves like half a second. It's really dumb, but it's fun, so who cares? Here, I'm gonna use the ring here to lower my falling speed, so I can actually survive that fall. Let me just roll down here to a lot of people's least favorite part. We need to skip off that guy's head and drop this over here. And that saves time to go around the whole puzzle as intended.
We have a $5 donation from Viral Infection. Random Pink Bunny is love, Random Pink Bunny is life. Everyone send RPD some love. That means hugs too. I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel tonight. Thank you, Viral, for the donation.
Awesome, Viral. And yeah, give Bunny all the love. Right, so these tiles can screw over, so I'm just gonna do some safety stuff. That bomb is at the end. And now we get to fight another dinosaur. This time it's made of lava. And once again I'm gonna use the spear lights, because spear light is OP. What I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna change to another weapon after the third hit, because that will allow me to fire once. That will allow me to fire once during the cooldown of the spear, like that. So that saves a little bit of time.
And give Spat some love too.
Aw. Thank you, Viral. Right, this is another gate level where you need to, you see these 6 holes with the fires, you need to place balls in them. Because that's what you do in this game. Place ball in hole. And then we do another clip here. We just roll, jump, and tap grapple. And then we clip right through. So once again that saves a ton of time. Oh, okay, I didn't manage to dodge that. These fires are RNG. Normally they're not a problem, but sometimes they just spawn right where you want to go. And I didn't react quickly enough there. This is terrible RNG, what the hell? It's 15 minutes, okay, cool. Yeah, unless you're bad at dodging fires like me, you can finish this really fast. Apparently I don't want to go fast today. And once again, these tiles are the same every time. So balls will fall on the same tiles and the same tiles will just disappear. And I'm going to do a safety bomb boost here. Alright, and now we get to Mirror's Wake, which is also a really cool level because it... Here I think the estimate is 6 minutes. And we're gonna finish it in like 45. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a mine here, wait for the cooldown, and then place another one while I'm jumping. And that just boosts me out of bounds. Come on, Lara. There we go. Oh, I died. Nice. Okay. Let's try that again, I guess. Ah, actually, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Now I'm gonna show off an alternate strat because I think that's cooler. So now we did the ball strats, and let's say I intentionally died. Now we're gonna go down here and do the backup strat, which is just involves placing a bunch of spears and go out of bounds this way. So, and now you end up in the same place basically. Except that I'm stuck. Lara, please. Yes, I need to fix this. Yeah, tiles are really weird on when the game is running at 60 FPS. For some reason you get stuck on them, and it's really annoying. Right, let's try this again. There we go. I'm not sure how I get stuck there, but whatever. So basically, this is where the 2 ways of getting out of bounds meet up to do the same thing here. or from here on. So now we're just super out of bounds. Walk along the edge of the world, basically. And now we need to somehow get to the end of the level. We're gonna do that by bomb boosting over here. And over this way is the trigger for the final cutscene. Just bomb boost here.
This is Zolot's.
And then we're done. So this is the final level. It's just a long boss fight where we have to kill Solot a bunch of times.
I will enjoy watching you struggle before you die.
And he will apparently enjoy watching us suffer before we die. That's nice. Also, if you have any donations, just go. Guess this is gonna be pretty self-explanatory. You just line up and try to kill Salt as soon as possible. And he will always stand on this side. No, I refuse to die to RNG spikes. RNG spikes will happen after this phase of spiders. Normally all these spikes are predetermined, basically, they're the same every time. But after this last wave here... Come on, there we go. These next spikes right here are RNG. So you can potentially die here and lose a bunch of time. But I think we should be fine, hopefully. I don't really want to die here. So now you can see the kind of dragon thing under Lara's portrait. That's basically her rage bar. I can't remember what it's actually called in the game. When that is full, you actually get a bunch of bonuses like double shot and power shots and faster movement speed, bigger bomb radius and stuff like that. So when that is filled, I can actually use this weapon right here, the railgun, to instantly kill Solot. So now because I saved that bar, if you take damage you lose it. Now because I saved that bar, I'm gonna try to kill Solot with it. Okay, I almost got him, but whatever. You actually need to hit both the shots to instantly kill him. We missed one, apparently. Now we just wait for him to land again. Once again, I have the rage bar, so... And I instantly lost it since I said that, whatever.
Just like to point out real quick that we just passed 300 viewers.
300 viewer hype! Awesome.
Hit 350 viewers. So
Nice.
Thank you everyone for showing up.
Alright, so this is the final phase where we kill Solot. You have to be kind of careful down these stairs so you don't fall in that hole. I've done that a couple times.
The age of darkness is almost upon us.
And time is coming up fairly shortly. Just gonna kill this guy twice. And dodge some fireballs. Yeah, so here it just spawns a bunch of golems and you kill them as soon as possible, basically. There's not much else to do, so I just run from side to side and kill them. And coming up is the hardest trick in the game, by far. Excuse me, sir. There we go. This is the hardest trick in the game. He will now drop a bunch of fireballs and we have to dodge them. And we will do that by doing nothing at all. And that's it. So yeah, super difficult. Super difficult. Now we just wait for him to land and then time will be coming up. Here we go. And time. Oh, we didn't get a 420. We didn't get a 420. God damn it.
You'll
Sucks.
live.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's it.